Hello, and welcome to Greg Tech New Horizons. The armor looks silly. The hanging stuff on the backpack with the shovel's kind of neat. I wonder where my axe is. Oh, the pickaxe, yeah, okay. But I have figured out what I need to do next, and that is follow the quest book. Basically gonna follow, I need to follow this so that I actually get the quests complete. I think I'm going with the salt, the chlorine salt method for the silicon, which seems like it should go fine. This is still all running, which is great. I have to check it occasionally. Make sure it doesn't fall apart. Eight times 64, 512 stacks is halfway full, so I have to worry about getting a void. I have to get a void thing on that pretty soon, which will need a bending machine. But I think all that I need 2 chemical reactors that I think can be low voltage. I'll double check a couple of the steps. Electro. Ah, why? Okay. And one more of those. I'm pretty sure, because I want to keep the low voltage for convenience, but I could reuse that for this and then craft another if I need it, which is probably better. I only really need 2 basic chemical reactors, and then I should be able to set up the loop, because I think the only thing, like the chlorine and sodium, I think are fully looped. Okay, why is this not cooperating? Yeah, I have to get chlorine. I'm going to start either with, I could do that in the low voltage if I needed to. I'm actually going to do sodalite to start because I have a bunch somewhere. Oh, I did that path for the ruby juice and this other chlorine for the other recipe. Yeah, I do have sodalite. Oh, yeah. That's gonna have to process. I'll move stuff around to make it process better, but I have to empty my inventory first. Random junk out. And good enough for now. I probably only need like a stack or 2. But I need like 4 stacks just to get it that up in here, because it's a real challenge. So that will feed in, that will start. Once it starts, I can switch it out. But yeah, silicon chlorine makes the silicon tetrachloride, which is a low voltage. I could do medium voltage. For now, I think it's better to keep it cheaper. It's probably this recipe that I'm going to follow, because the liquid is what I need to work with anyway. So that's that. That's the tetrachloride. Then the tetrachloride has sodium added to it. I think it's the silicon. Gets 8 salt out. 4 sodium. 1 unit of that, 8 salt out. The salt can then be used for hydrochloric acid, but that's not what I'm doing. Can then be electrolyzed, get 4 liters of chlorine back, and 4 sodium back. 4 chlorine, the silicon, and the 4 sodium. Yeah, so it fully loops the sodium. Oh, yeah, I actually don't want to break that. What did I just pick up? Oh, ink. See, I need to get the sodalite. I probably only need 1 stack if it's 12 per. 1 stack's more than I'll need. So actually processing all that would be a huge waste of space. I have to hammer these. Because I only need maybe half a stack of chlorine for this. I'll need more for other stuff, but for the first step, it won't need much. I really need to get more. Maybe a different. Not better to wait. Work towards the wait till high voltage and then use high voltage macerators because they have extra outputs before upgrading to a electronic option. It's kind of interesting. Ore nodes are more obvious through blocks than through air. I should check the math. Chlorine, it's 11 to 1. 55 would be 5 liters. I need 4 liters per. I probably want a multiple of 4. Oh, I could do the math. Wouldn't even be that hard. So this takes 20 seconds to process into the tetrachloride. The tetrachloride then takes 5 seconds to break down into salt. The salt then takes 64 seconds to get all the chlorine back. So 64 seconds here. I probably want 4, I want like 16,000 liters. Should be enough. Which would be another couple stacks probably. Doing it, estimating. Give me all the chlorine I need. It'll also get me a bunch of sodium, which is why I wanted this. It'll get me some silicon. Yep. I have a water bucket already in there. See, I'll do 3 more washes worth, and that should be enough. So with the chlorine is obtained in an electrolyzer from sodalite. The tetrachloride reactor with silicon and chlorine, that can be done in low voltage. I can make it faster in high voltage. I'm assuming I don't really need super fast silicon grade sodium, solar grade silicon yet. So I don't think I need to rush medium voltage for that, and I can run low voltage for cheaper. Then once I have the tetrachloride, I just add sodium in another low voltage reactor. I never finished that quest, did I? I never finished this. It doesn't matter anymore, but that's pretty funny to me. I wonder how many of these quests I should do. Oh yeah, I should try to get you can get a potion flask of flight with a chicken trophy and feathers. I mostly was just checking. What was I was trying to look at Thaumcraft related information, and there's a Thaumic Restorer that can apparently repair that potion flask for some reason. Why you can repair a potion flask? Probably because it's just data and it's not set up in a restricted way, but okay, I'm just gonna find a pit. I guess I can throw them in. I could have thrown them in with the pigs, but it's probably better to dig a fresh pit. Let them grow up and then kill them to get a trophy. Having access to flight would be quite convenient. Got a shift to stop it from complaining at me. Can take a very long time, so this is probably better to do it a different. I know, I'm waiting for stuff to process a little. Kinda wish there's a way to throw these faster. Probably just put a dispenser somewhere would be better. I give up. Doing this manually is not a good idea. When did I put that crafting table there? A long time ago, obviously, but I don't remember it. Oh yeah, the soda light should all be ready to go. Can wash these 3. And then I can get a bunch of chlorine. Actually, I'm gonna grab some tin because I should make more basic cells. Empty cell. And while I'm doing this, I need to get all of those components. There's a better way to do that. Empty cell. Extruder. Yeah, totally. I'd totally use polytetra fluoro stuff. Yeah, okay, extruder, low voltage, cell is good enough. It's quick enough, that's not too bad. Put these in the same location. See, this is where I have so much sodium. But power should be fine. Just need to get all this sodalite. I'll pick up the chlorine from there. So I will. Should I waste that? Nah, it's just one unit of oxygen. I'll have to move it anyway. I have to set this up in a better location. I guess I could put it on this wall. Also start running benzene as low voltage power in a separate line right here. Just double check. Chlorine. Oh. Nothing specific, just trying to set up. Shoot, where am I pumped? Oh no, that's not right. Turn that off. I was voiding the chlorine, that's not good. Just setting up machinery in this to make progress in a technology pack. What about you? Circuits. Tin, bunch of metal. Should be 6. Okay, it's 5 per. Okay. Gonna be a lot of crafting for a little while. And then figuring out how I'm gonna lay it all out. That's gonna be enough chlorine for now. Need more wrought iron. Glass. Do I have this in position? No. Use this mold. Yes, so I can melt vanilla sand, which should be in here. Okay. Empty cells. Okay, that will be enough chlorine, good. Shoot! Had on the wrong setting somehow. That's a big waste. Need to pay more attention. Okay, so it's gonna process. And I need the glass. Basic motors and tin cables. And then I can figure out how I want to lay this out. That would be a little magnetic iron, which is not useful there. I got the motors. Motors, tin. Okay, now I just need to figure out where I want to build. I didn't grab the add any more tin. Chemical reactors and electrolyzers. Okay. Power can wait. So I need tetrachloride in a reactor. Then the solar grade in a reactor. And then reprocessing the salt in an electrolyzer. Tetrachloride starts with a bunch of chlorine. Oh, wrong machine. No, that's tetrachloride. So, chlorine and it's chlorine plus silicon, which I have a bunch of in here. I actually need power, but that's fine. I can temporarily... Because those are low voltage still. I guess I need to make a bunch of redstone alloy. Silicon, coal, redstone. I have better sources for silicon now. Zircon, titanite. Getting something that isn't just breaking down something that I craft myself. Obsidian. Doesn't seem bad, but it seems kind of slow. Asbestos gets a bunch of excess hydrogen. Yeah, I guess just more sodalite. Mica gives alumina, which is good as well. And fluorine. What's that, water? Lazurite might be better. 3 raw silicon versus 3, so it's equal on silicon. Aluminum, sodium. Hello. Aluminum, calcium, sodium. Quicklime. Oh, it's back to science. Actually, calcium and ash. That's pretty good. Okay. Guess I'll get lazurite. After I refill my power. Do you think it's probably gonna be fine, or are you being hopeful? Okay. Oh, that's where that feather went. Kinda wish Minecraft's music played more consistently instead of on and off. Yeah. Okay, to burn through these ashes. Okay. Polyethylene. Things that I need to process more of. I need more oxygen. I guess did it not have the same issues arising? I guess did it not show that it would happen previously? That will process. Need more of this. Chrome, vanadium, I need steel dust, which math rate is too slow. It's been working really well. So I guess was it relatively predictable when it was being launched into space in the past? Or is the prediction a relatively recent addition? Necessary. Oops, steam macerator. Guess I'll build this upstairs for now. Yeah, that'll be fast enough. Better than waiting. It's gonna take forever to let it process. A ton of lazurite and sodalite. Oh, and the redstone actually is quite important. More redstone means more upgrades. 8, 50, 32, 40, 48. 6, and then 2 more. Six and 2 more. New Minecraft caves are pretty dangerous. Actually, the new caves are not even that new anymore. They're several versions old. So sort of a roleplay type thing. Okay, there's all the O2. I need to be able to do something with this. Aluminum fluoride dust. The way to get fluorine? But I don't know what the purpose of that is. Wait, this is for cooking the red alloy. Well, I guess. Oh, silicon. What? I guess I'll use it here if I'm unable to make progress anyway. That silicon and cool. More carbon. Oh no, it is coal dust. Which actually needs me to... You have no coal dust. Charcoal dust and coal dust are not the same thing. I guess I just macerate some coal. Which I have to locate. I guess, yeah. Oh. Dark steel. Yeah, no, not helpful. Yeah, just coal in the macerator. Any coal dust here? I have some. has to go to math reader again. Everything just needs to be torn apart. How does this not have enough steam? How does this not have enough steam? I guess I just don't... I guess these pipes are not sufficient. This should be enough. Oh. Guess you're not gonna be able to do... Okay, I don't know what I'm obviously doing wrong. I haven't messed with my steam base in so long. Oh, the venting. I forgot about that mechanic. So it was definitely fine where it was before. Oh, I forgot about that mechanic. You have to vent steam from steam machines. And, oh, I have fire resistance, so it's not doing damage. That is so easy to forget. Wow. I guess what would the inspiration from Tears of the Kingdom lead to? I guess Elytra exists. If you can sort of get some of the flying from that. Well, not flying, but falling with style. Okay, that's not the recipe. 2, apparently. Yeah, falling waterfalls are pretty... I mean, I guess that's all I really need to say. Falling waterfalls are pretty. Okay. Meandering about. Because I need to make power. Oh, it makes a bunch. Good, 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 good. That's why it's not so obscenely expensive. Okay, yeah, that's a bunch of oxygen. It'll be fine. This is all still running. Oh. See. My fancy goggles that don't make my don't look goofy. Let me find these ore nodes. Oh, and it's an air one, which I needed a lot of a while ago, but not anymore. 89 air, whoa. That's really good. Yeah. Cave islands, or flying islands with caves are a pretty fun visual. Okay, you make so much redstone alloy. Because all these basic automated things are gonna be using low voltage machines. Things that just run in the background constantly and don't need to be very quick. Can run in the background constantly. Though I'm probably gonna have to up the solar grade eventually. Wait, am I doing this recipe wrong? No. I just have more charcoal, coal dust. I think there's a lot of cool stuff. I think one bit that I think is cool, but for me felt like a bit of a miss in Tears to the Kingdom is the whole underground. Because the underground's super important, but it just felt kind of disconnected to me. But the caves are always cool. See, just dealing with traversal underground didn't feel as nice as traversal in the sky. Like, a lot less gliding around, seeing the world. Oh, the lazulite. Or lazurite. Yeah. Then finding little bits of treasure, like random armor sets in these random caves in the middle of nowhere. Okay, no more of that. That's unnecessary. That is a very easy source, huh? 12x multiplier. Well, it's just sort of the random, like without a specific goal for armor sets to find. I enjoyed, I'm exploring a random cave and I think there's a few like the attack damage up armor I think was in a cave. And like with enough exploration you can find one or two pieces. It's not fun trying to find the rest specifically, but just like chancing upon them was pretty fun. I'm looking for ore nodes briefly while that processes. I'll never be freed of the Thaumcraft because I want to focus on Thaumcraft so that I never have to go back to it again. But leaving Thaumcraft, going back to Thaumcraft after doing more tech will be a lot more difficult to go back and forth. What are the odds that I find somewhere that I've lit up before? Give it relatively low. I should have my crossbow. Do I have this vein? I do. I shot it. Nice. Oh, that's not nice. I really like the old cave gen. Like, the new cave gen is interesting, but it's open. It's not comfortable, tight quarters caves. You have to be a lot more careful. But these, like, thin caves to explore, where you don't need to worry about every direction at the same time. It is cozy. Actually, like Deep Rock Galactic, playing it a bunch. That the way that world is set up, those caves are more similar. Oh, like the caves of modern Minecraft and Deep Rock are actually kind of similar, I think. I mean, the new caves, it's easier to find diamonds while caving. I think it's harder to get diamonds when mining, though. If you're strip mining, which I haven't played vanilla Minecraft in a while, so I can't actually judge. Deep Slate makes mining at low levels a lot harder. Or slower, well, actually the rock is harder, so it is harder to mine. Are there any blocks? I have this. Or I can just jump the whole way out. Good node. Yeah. I don't hate the new caves. I think they're really cool. It's just it's a very different experience caving. And it's also a lot harder because coal generation is like, if you're in deep slate level, you basically never find coal, so you have to go down with a lot of coal and torches, or you have to go back up often, which is fair. It makes it more complicated than just mine at the lowest level where you can find diamond, iron, and coal. I was about to shoot that sheep for no reason. I really don't know why. Ooh, that's a good Terra node. Like the cave moss stuff? Or the I don't know what it's called exactly. And I guess you can make torches with that. I haven't played enough. And whenever I play any modern thing, I just default to what I'm used to. And defaulting to what I'm used to results in me running out of torches quickly. Very slow. What am I? This O2. I guess you just use the tree to get charcoal to get the necessary torches. I guess that's a lot easier with the modern large caves. Like modern large caves probably make it so growing trees underground doesn't require a huge amount of space clearing for yourself. I probably want 4. That was one too many. Yeah. I really don't need this here anymore. I haven't used it in forever. Can I should probably automate this. I'd have to burn through hydrogen first. I don't want to craft more of those. I'm just waiting for sort of process. I need to figure out something productive while these process. I guess I can use... Oh wait, no, this is low voltage. I forgot that I'm running low voltage over here. Double check. 32... Low voltage. I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself. Yes, that's there. Then I can get the silicon that I already consumed all of. Okay. Put a stack of steel in there, put the rest over here. Need the vanadium steel. Why did it shut down? Oh. Yep, makes sense. I forgot how this worked. Because I've left it untouched for so long. Oh, okay. Sodium. Okay, so I need silicon dust. Basic silicon, raw silicon. 5, which I guess means I can get... I could get some of that if I had batteries, but I can't, so I can't power it. Oh, yeah, more carbon. I have a bunch of carbon, it's not stuff that I actually need. That's medium voltage. So I'm gonna make... Actually, what I should do is... gas turbines. I should make a bunch of these. This is just internet-based issues, I would guess. I know that on my side, if I'm watching something, that can sometimes happen. So it could be my end entirely, or it could just be some other specific thing. It could also be the setting that I have it set to. That maybe if I made it slower, it would be better. I definitely need to get the pollution scrubber or something built. Ooh, interesting. This turbine rotor for power stations. Interesting. wonder what tier this is for. This looks like it would be medium voltage. I guess a steam turbine though, so it's not helpful. Need more tin. Uh, 63 is 7. Yeah, hopefully 720 works, because for me, I sometimes have to go even lower for it to be stable, which is not always. It's never great to have to go, but like 720 is fine. But like 480 and below is where it gets very, it's where it's very much worse. If the video part is important, if the only important part is the audio, then 480 works. Yeah, so many ore nodes that I missed. 91 air. Oh, one in the caves. Something is going on with YouTube or the internet. Or separate from that. I was struggling to find air nodes, and now there's a bunch in my base that I just missed. I think braid is really helpful. Okay. Back soon. What do I want to do? I think I go for 16x cables. And I make a new line over here that all works with the 16x and run all on gas turbines. Benzene fueled. Okay. Well. Ideally. Okay, I've got my motors. Just make a million tin rotors. It's about 60 tin worth of rotors. I don't have that much tin. Well, take a little bit more to get this set up than I was hoping. I completely forgot I actually need to supply power for some reason. Okay, rotors. Rotor. You know, it is rotor. Or is it rotor blade? Tin rotor. Okay. I need more circuits? No. Do need a bunch of this though. 9 times 4 is 36. It's always fun to practice basic math. It keeps the brain active. And then I need 8 more. Yeah, no, I liked... Like, there's some things where the classic complaints about being able to use a calculator are understandable, but it's also silly at times. I mean, I don't think I knew anyone that actually really complained about that. Like, at least as pertained to like addition and multiplication. Like more complex stuff, probably. A bunch of torches. Can I do anything with this? Does this do anything? It is used to make an ender shard. Ah, blood magic. It's a... It was a very popular mod. I enjoyed it. Definitely played it too much. Okay, these are low voltage. So we have to route... I mean, better pipes, and then route that over there. How am I going to power this? Get the 4x4 of generator should work. Or I could do a 2x2x4. That's not gonna work. Oh, I could do a central. Okay. I could do like a tube. Oh no. Don't have to worry. I could think of a totally random topic. Like I could talk about food. I could talk about, I don't know, shawarma. Delicious food. Varies a lot, even outside of its country of origin. Even in different places in Canada, it's, at least the stores or the restaurants that sell it can be very different from like one part of a province to another, at least in Canada. And it's kind of neat. I don't think I've seen any within, like, there's some areas where they don't have... Okay, no. There's some areas that sell it, but, like, you know what shawarma is, right? I assume it's widely known, but if not, I could explain it. You do not know? Okay. To my knowledge, shawarma is basically, it's meat on a rotating, well, it's not just a meat, but like, the meat is cooked on a rotating thing, kind of like a kebab. Vertical rotating, so it all cooks in its own juice, it drips down and everything, and it's coated with some degree of flavoring. It's then sliced vertically. It's similar, but it is a different food. I guess just the meat's cooking method is very similar. Why am I? Oh yeah, I'm here for something specific. It's like if you, I think if you know that cooking method, then you know the cooking method for shawarma. And it's sort of, some areas will put that meat onto like rice and stuff and then cover it in sauce of appropriate stylings, not like ketchup. Generally like a garlicky sauce, generally some other similar, I think Lebanese sauces. Though sometimes they just end up adding more common, like, not like common hot sauce, but hot sauce some types. Like some areas don't sell it that way and just sell it in like a pita wrap format. It's just kind of interesting how varied it is. Like I could talk about bagels, not in depth about bagels, but like there being like New York and Montreal style bagels. Didn't learn that for a long time. To me, bagels were always kind of hard, but then New York style bagels are soft. And I only learned that because my parents, I guess, preferred the Montreal style. Probably because Montreal's in Canada, and so it spreads more there. What am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for torches, that's what I'm doing. Just kinda... It's kinda neat, because it's sort of, to me... Oh no, it's... As long as the shawarma is well made, it is delicious. There is a place... There's a relatively popular restaurant that... I don't know why it's popular, because it's like super dry. And like dry chicken, dry beef, not ideal. But it is popular in, I think, southern Ontario. But I don't know if it exists anywhere outside of southern Ontario. I don't know if I've seen it anywhere else. Yeah, it opened in Mississauga, Ontario, so it's probably only in that general area. It's only a 12-year-old restaurant, so makes sense if it's only in that region. Mining fatigue from pollution. Oh, lovely. Was sort of, I don't know, to me it's always just been sort of everywhere. But I don't know about it, whether it's actually popular or common everywhere, or if it's just, I don't know, maybe Canada has a higher Lebanese population. Because I know apparently Canada has a high Ukrainian population, because that was on the news a lot for obvious reasons. Okay, so much random oh, you know what I should... Wood filter. Or avoiding drop filter. Be here. Gonna run this pipe. Oh, I didn't send it correctly. Oh no. Well, this one was specifically just the general state, not the specific blunder. Because you know, talk about the general high population of people from Ukraine was fairly, you know, early in the conflict. I guess I'll put power under the floor here. With 2 power lines. I could run 2 8x power instead of 1 16x. And just make sure to not connect them. Oh, no. I do central power line, that's what I do. Instead of fuel in the middle, I should run... the power line in the middle. Run it there. Sure. It was a pretty crazy situation. A poor job, you know, vetting. Poor vetting process. Vetting is a weird choice of word in that context. Because given the serious topic, potentially. Not a funny topic, but vetting and vets. Okay, rubber. Sulfur. Not specifically. Don't want to fall in a pit. Okay. Oh no, I need that to get out. 16x cables. Basically a whole block. I guess I need to preemptively prepare for when I add more cables. No, just focusing on these giant cables that are the full size of a block. which is pretty ridiculous. Move it up. Should put it one further back. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more. Should get enough. It'll take a while. Very slow process. Long term it will be better. Because while I'm doing this I need to make a bunch of fluid cables. Large steel, 9,600 liters per second, should be plenty fast. 1,200 liters per second. Should be enough. That craft is not. Well, that crafting is a little silly. Okay. What am I gonna do here? Oh yeah. Hopefully, baby is happy. I think, I imagine there has to be a saying like a sleeping baby's a happy baby. Just with how much importance, like how important it is that they sleep well. Do I do it above? Yeah, it's probably better above on this side. This is gonna have to connect. It's gonna be. It's gonna have to connect up. And this way. These gonna have to connect here. I just don't need to just run past because I'm only running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16. Good. He's getting power. Yes. Hopefully that's fast enough. The enacting of the large monolith plan, or a step more than that, or a different plan. Oh, I'm out of O2. Or no, it's O. It's not O2, it's just oxygen. Oh, and I actually have power. I can actually run this non-stop. As long as I have sugar. Ah, the trading. That will definitely take... It'll take time. Dirty sugar. No sugar. Okay. Really set up a normal medium voltage macerator to produce sugar. Yeah, zombie villager trading. Oh, not zombie village. Zombification for villager trading is very intensive. It's also not mandatory. Why is this one so slow? Oh, because that one's 8 at a time. Wow, that's way slower than the alternative. Looks about 2 or 3 stacks. Okay, so I need the sugar now, so it's more delay. Much stuff. Benefit from more machines, actually. I never did do the second stack of coal. This guy keeps dropping eggs. I really don't need more eggs. That's 2 stacks. That's enough to get started. I do also need to make a bunch of Thaumium at some point, so I could probably work on that at the same time. It's only 44. I need more. Oh no, a bunch in there. Here, I'm just... While I am in the process of making a bunch of cables so that I can power machines over here, I have to wait for... Every cable takes 8 ingots. Each ingot takes 40 seconds. So it's very slow. And while doing that, I need to find other stuff to be productive about. And there's a lot of stuff I could work on, like Thaumium, which is a Thaumcraft metal, which needs me to make cauldrons. At least another cauldron because I broke mine. but I'm gonna make a few extras. Store that there. Okay. Hopefully. You're gonna tweak your Steam account. Keep it. Specific. Good sound effect. Ooh. That's not even the worst precantatio source. Okay, this is the basic one there. If I search for precantatio, yeah, I can't. Or here? Please don't lag. Okay. I can look for sources. I guess if I do this further away, I can use Greatwood. 1, 3. Use that to make a bunch of. I think it's 4, 1. If I build it, if I make the Thaumcraft far away, then I don't need to worry. Yeah, 4 to 1. About ruining the environment as much. I mean, I should worry, but I don't need to. I have to figure out what I need to craft thaumium plates, thaumium screws, thaumium block. Okay, each 4 tubes per screw, or per set of 4 screws. Everything else is fine. Quicksilver, I'm not sure. But it should be 1 turns into 2, turns into 4. So I should be able to get, this should be 1 ingot per 4 tubes. So that's 10 ingots. That's another ingot there. I don't know the V filter. That doesn't need any thaumium. So I'm gonna round it up. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, like 13. 17 plus. I probably want half a stack at least to be safe. So yeah, if I just travel somewhere where the warp or whatever gets rid of the flux, it won't be a problem. I need a flint and steel and netherrack. So I can go somewhere far away, make a set, make 16, I should make 32 thaumium at the very least. I should have about 10 or so already. the rain pushes down the hang glider. Makes a lot of sense. I can put this away. Really shouldn't be carrying most of this stuff. Such a specific thing to implement. Not being able to hang in the rain. Oh, that's great. Oh, I could also explore one of those. Yeah, okay, after I after I craft this, I might have to explore roguelike dungeons, see if I can find any useful spawners or useful items. This is pretty much as far as I need to go. Depending on what this node is, probably be a little further from this node. Where's the other guy? There he is. Okay. A little bit further. Maybe specific areas where it's ideal to accept flux. Oh yeah, go right here. So, netherrack. Block to place. Excuse me. Multi-stage ignition. Very interesting. Not igniting instantly. Okay, one. I think I can do 16 of these and 4 of those at a time. The inventory space. Sleeping by the warm cauldron. Very is effective to stay warm, but it's probably not safe. Okay. 16 and 4. Yeah, that's a ton of wasted. They only give me 14. Oh, because the magnet. Oh. Definitely not the way to do it. Pretty sure jumping and it's a bad idea. I think it increases flux and stuff. Okay, now it will work. Really don't know what to do with the wood. Just accept the pollution. You have to tweak it for presentation purposes. Huh? Oh, it has to actually heat up. Cool. So I can be short by some logs. I can do half. It's not good for the environment. That's the only way that I know how to do this right now. So if I can drop 24 at a time, 24 would be 6. Magic is what is surprising. Oh yeah. Oh, in reality, there is snow for you? Or in this coincidental? Okay, 5 more ingots. I saw that. I need 20, which means I need 11 more logs. Well, the mod pack sort of, I guess, has. I don't know if it would be called that, but yeah. It doesn't have infinite water sources because water is a resource that you have to manage. Nope. Actually, you know what? I could leave this here. Let's leave it sitting there. 32. Nice and safe. Because I guess early game, everything runs on Steam. Steam requires water, and having to do at least a little bit of work to supply water to maintain Steam power is a complication. It's necessary to, I mean, the whole mod pack is complication here, complication there. Make it more complicated. Make the player suffer. But at least most of the suffering is at least, reasonable. It's intentional, it's not completely nonsensical. Whereas some mod packs and mods are kind of nonsensical with the ways they try to make it harder. I probably need the neodymium, molybdenum. Do I want steadfast? Some of that's useful. Oh, actually, can I scan that music? Wait, that's actually a Thermocraft component. I should steal that. Because there are ways to get infinite water. A couple of them are magic. Then there's ones that draw humidity and rainfall. Like this tank over here. It gets water based on the humidity of the biome. And it all comes together. Okay, what's my... Good. That's a bunch more of those. Oh, welcome back. What am I doing? I am... I guess making some Thaumcraft stuff. Yeah. Okay. So, I need Essentia tubes. Okay, not concentrated, just A. There was 12 of those. One more. 16. Then I need crystallizers. Probably want like 4 to be safe. Which then needs... actually, no, if I do 2, that will help me make thaumium. Even then, I think I can get away with it with less, but 2 is probably the correct amount. Which will need thaumium blocks, which needs compressors. That if I'm making that, I need 4 of these. Turned into rods. Okay, you left asking about the infinite water, or the water mod. Yeah, it's so that you have to use stuff like this to supply water for steam production and other requirements. Okay, I'm here to compress this. Oh yeah. I mean, do you ever notice when you yourself talk too much or repeat the same words or phrases too often, because I've been noticing that there's like words that I use far more frequently than is necessary. Oh no, it's something that I've noticed recently, like appropriate. I use appropriate probably more often than is appropriate. There's probably other words that would be better, but I always just use the same words. Oh, pollution. It's just pollution. I have a blast furnace that's melting metals constantly, and this that's burning wood constantly, all in the same chunk. It produces a bunch of pollution, and if you spend time in a polluted chunk, you get status effects. Because this has been running nonstop for probably at least an hour, maybe an hour and a half. There are ways around it. I'm just not doing anything about it. I could wear a hazmat suit and I wouldn't have to worry about it. There's a lot of things that I could do to mitigate it. I could make a machine that scrubs pollution from the air. I mean, I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3 anyway, so might as well start there. It's all a wrong type. I don't know if it's interesting. I don't know if it benefits the mod pack, but it's a very intentional choice. Like making it so that you either have to set stuff up to clear pollution or always process stuff really far away from your base. Like, because my main place that I'm going to be standing around, if I stand around, is there. But it's kind of, yeah, you can also notice here the color of these mushrooms versus the color of these mushrooms is changed because of the pollution. It's a very impactful mechanic that you can't see at all. You can only see it when it, affects other stuff. Well, I guess you can see the smog, but 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more wires. And I'll be able to get this running. And once that's running, I can make quest progress. Why do they want me to make ethanol? Cetane boosted diesel, so I don't need that yet. Yeah, tetranitromethane. Oh, these chemistry lessons. Except without any actual teaching. Just, well, a little bit of teaching, just not much. So I'm short on raw rubber. Yeah, just keep processing. Cutting machine, making tons of bolts. Okay, so I need all that. And I need an alchemical furnace. I imagine it's not much overlap. Arcane stone blocks. It's already have a red lens. Stone around those. That's a fun recipe. Yeah, it's working. Oh, you can actually see the smog there. It's just in range to be visible indoors. Minecraft music does just kick off. Like, it just goes away for no reason sometimes. It's just there and gone. It's not... it's funny every time. It's not consistent enough. The trapped Enderman is sadly very funny. My other chromium. Yeah, I can never watch. I don't think... I mean, humans cannot multitask, so it's difficult to listen to multiple things at the same time. Look at multiple things. It's making decent progress. Okay, what I need is... Where did I put all my thumium? Put it in a random location, I guess. Oh, I know where. I put it in my... Tinkers. Nope, I didn't leave it here. Put it there for some reason. Oh yeah, the blocks. I guess would it... I guess what's the... What would be the potential reasons that it would evolve differently than on the planet? Like different... different access to like the central star, depending on the... orbit? Thaumium plates. 1, 2, so 4 thaumium plates there. And 2... This goes in a lathe. And I can't craft in here. V filters. Need silver wood. Finicky. I say finicky too often. It's one of the words that I've noticed I repeat. If I want to make... So I need no V filters here, no V filters there. 2 per block, which means 2, 4. I only need 4 V filters, which is 2 crafts. I need a bunch of gold. There. 4 plates. And bending machine. 1x gold wire or gold rods. Which are even, okay. Need more gold. Is there anything particular? The layout of the body is V. Oh, I actually have to fill that up. Is that's the issue? Or is the body plan something different than how the body is existing? That's the wrong chest. This night mod is kind of, it was really annoying early game, but it's kind of nice at this point. Torches everywhere look kind of bad, but actually 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and then I'll be good. I guess I need to refill my wand. So while that processes, I can run around. That's a pretty decent pair. That one's decent. That's probably the best one for the earth, though. Yeah, okay. See what you can do to make sure it... how you want to have it work. Really shouldn't be doing magic. I guess what is the... if the masses are similar, what is the difference, I guess, in the impact on orbiting planets? Is it just less bright relative to the mass? I'm not totally... that I'm doing right here? Yes, magic. I'm siphoning V, which is just magic energy from nodes. Well, like, if there was a yellow dwarf of similar mass as the sun, which I'm pretty sure is not a yellow dwarf, what would be the impact of it being a dwarf instead of something else. Is it impossible for them to orbit? It's impossible for me to live. Well, yeah, but you said the yellow dwarf is slightly less. Or what, is the sun a yellow dwarf? I guess I don't really know what the sun is classified as. And it feels weird that they would call it that, because I guess, okay, because the I don't know, it feels like the type of thing where it's like they would never call, they would like sole defaultism. Therefore, the sun is average, is sort of what I've always assumed. That, like, I don't know, historic astronomers would be like, oh yeah, no, the sun is the sun, therefore it's a yellow star, not yellow dwarf, yellow giant, yellow anything else, just which makes calling it a classifying it as a dwarf kind of funny. There has to be a reason behind, or is it? Are there only dwarfs and giants? No. What would be if there is the middle ground? What is the name for the middle ground? It feels, yeah, with like the whole habits of defaulting to like this is the default. It's surprising they would classify it that way. Pretty sure I shouldn't be drawing V from that type of node. I think there's issues doing that. Oh, Mjolnir. Cool. There's a quest for Mjolnir. Dropped. Asgard. Requires trigger Mjolnir. Do I have to pick it up? Did it just delete? It did. Weird. I guess that wasn't a real item. What a weird mod. Classic modded issues. You find an item, it just disappears. I mean, do you think it's gonna be more finicky than what you're working with now? Or just different, a different type of finicky? gonna take the node. Wait, let me get it. Okay, thank you. Bye. I've definitely heard albedo. I feel like I should remember what it means. Or albedo. I don't know where I heard it. In some documentary or something, probably. Oh, it's reflectivity? Why would I have heard that? Oh, I bet I know why. If that is what it means. Yeah, it was probably from a class talking about, environmental impacts of like development and how paving everything results in less reflection and more absorption. That's almost certainly what it was. Got that. That will have to wait. That will have to wait. I think this is what I'm crafting first. Excuse me, sorry. No, I can't craft that first. I have to craft other stuff. I have to craft V filters. Which need gold. Gold that is processed. I crafted that. Don't need that anymore. That should be the last set, and I can get this connected. Nice. Good progress. Very gradual. Should need 4 ingots worth. I could probably replace this soon. Maybe move it to there. Direct pipe it. Shouldn't I need to replace that. Need to replace that because that's gonna explode at some point if I don't pay enough attention. What is the bending machine number? Number 1, okay. Again, why is gold is super slow? Which actually I should be doing the solidifier because I have that as an option. So basically a alien humanity situation. I thought I was outside the chunk. I guess I was not outside the chunk. I really should get the hazmat stuff. Imagine. Kind of interesting, like, it's like water. The oceans are very susceptible to, at least like human style pollution. I wonder if an oceanic, you know what? Better safe than sorry. Because I'm totally willing to load a backup if it explodes. It shouldn't. Because this is low voltage. This is low voltage. Should be running? No. Am I on the wrong step? Oh, I set it to number 2. Fair enough. So this produces silicon tetrachloride. The silicon tetrachloride goes into the chemical reactor. So I need to pick up a bunch in fluid cells first for the quest. I'm gonna pick up 4 cells worth, which should be fine. Still don't know why I need solar grade. You're both. You are both interested in it. Oh no. Or is it just the restriction on the yeah, so it's competing for the computer itself. Where is that? Okay, silicon tetrachloride. Then I can use this with sodium dust. In this one. This with that makes that and that on 1. Which means that I can auto output the fluid. And I've got solar grade, or silicon solar grade, which will get that. Smelted ingots to make plates for transistors, but you will also need some to make silicon boules. So then this, open those. The quest should be finished. Then I can make this, which will wait a second. Because this is the sodium with the salt. Then needs to go into here. I can't filter though, so I can't do this yet. That has to wait. This goes into the electrolyzer. chlorine and sodium. Liquid and solid, perfect. And then it just cycles. Item filters. It's an awful recipe. And I mean, the zinc is the real issue. Yeah. It's been a while since I've had to share with siblings in that sort of context. Slime. Let me scan you. Oh, nothing to scan, probably. A plague zombie. Oh yeah, silver silicon. Of course I can scan the super tech focused silicon. High tech silicon. That's very slow. That is the sticking point. I'll need more. I need more chlorine. But that's processing. That goes there. That goes here. If I want to make the monocrystalline, it's 32 and a small gallium arsenide, which is forge hammering a gallium arsenide, which is arsenic and gallium. I don't think I have either of those. Yeah, I'll have to locate both. I think I have some gallium in here. Or not. Ooh, I have zinc though. I should go cook the zinc to turn it into item filters, because that will let me automate the solar silicon. I love rain. Raining for another 2 minutes. Oh. I'm waking up. No, there's two people that technically that could mean. Could either mean baby or the brother that uses a computer. Oh, you have a bunch of junk in here. Bunch of lepidolite, stibnite. Yeah, that's what I assumed was most likely, but hopefully they're in an okay mood. Not waking up in a poor mood. Ooh, okay, I need fluorine gas anyway for hydrofluoric. Because I need hydrofluoric for a few recipes. No, I need hydrochloric, not hydrofluoric. Hydrochloric's really easy. Hydrogen and chlorine, obviously. Okay, so that's good. I'm out of there. Wait for it to stop raining. So just a random, a regular random coincidence. Yeah. Well, it could be like, could they wake up more often when people are around, but they notice that people are around? And so it's only like, so they fall back asleep, but because no one's around when they wake up, they make it obvious that they've woken up by, I don't know, crying, I guess. This can auto up with the liquid. Yeah. Well, like, sad and lonely, maybe lost feeling, but like, I mostly, maybe they wake up more often, but like, barely awake when people are around, so they don't feel the need to freak out. Freaking out is kind of a poor way to phrase it when it's a baby it's completely reasonable for them to react in an excessive manner. So this needs to be both. Now this will just be insert to get the sodium in. Yep. Get them hooked at an early age. So a little bit of extra chlorine. I think for now I can stop the redstone alloy. Need the vanadium steel more. Okay, that's good. Hopefully the pollution will drop. Do they have a favorite? Somehow have a favorite monster? Like Puke, bright, colorful. Or Kieran, very flashy. Maybe they're a Gravios fan. Maybe they'll be excited to see a giant rock. Oh, cool. Action research value. And so I know that, like, there's something about babies like bright colors, and it has something to do with it being easy to follow or something along those lines. Oh yeah. Uh, Generations Ultimate. Like, so today I played more, obviously. One of the quests, like, okay, Generations Ultimate might not be the most serious version of Monster Hunter, but I think it does highlight how the quests and the hunting of the monsters are not really very justified. Like, one of the Kieran quests basically boils down to an old knight wants a Kieran as a mount, so kill it. so that he doesn't try to get it as a mount. And like Kieran's an elder dragon, but they still just kill it so that the knight would stop. It's kind of... Ooh, yeah, Kechawacha. Kechawacha is my favorite. It's probably not my favorite monster, but it's one of my favorites. Its name is fun. The animal it's based off of is fun. At least I'm assuming. I'm assuming the animal it's based off of is what it looks like, but... You know, I assume that it looks like the thing that it looks like. Oh, I didn't turn back on voiding water, did I? Vanadium steel? Nice. Oh no, I need to turn it back on. Good. That'll be fine. I get some silicon. Oh yeah, this one doesn't do chlorine. This is pure silicon. Yeah. That's good. Well, not pure silicon. Silicon, calcium, and aluminum. Can't use aluminum to make aluminum yet. It's very restricted. Once I advance my coils, I'll need to get nitrogen or something. Nitrogen, xenon, organesson to produce aluminum. Constantly. Yeah, compressed air gives oxygen and nitrogen. That's probably the way. Or just liquid air? No, probably just cans. They're simpler. Gotta teach them the name Kechawacha. And about eyes. And maybe not eye. Is it eye? Or was that some fake? There's some book that used... Yeah, Aye. Some book that I read. Relatively children's book a long time ago. Not that, a long time ago-ish. That was centered on... Well, that had a character with an eye, but it was not an eye, it was some magical eye creature. Let's do that. The faster electrolyzer might be good, but it's probably fast enough. Poison. I think all of these effects are a little over the top. I need to get gallium. I don't know how to spell. Who else? Gallium. Oop, dust. Gallium hydroxide. Nope. Pretty sure it's gonna be in centrifuge. Zinc-based stuff. Indium gallium phosphate. Bauxite slag. Titan stone. All very... Yes, this sphalerite I think is the way. Up until now at least. But it's not a great way to get it. Bauxite slag. Better gallium and arsenic sources. Breed zinc bees. Moon bauxite. Kill red caps in the twilight forest. Yeah, arsenic's not bad. If I want gallium from these guys, gallium is a tiny pile is 24.5. Not the best. Small piles are a lot better, but that needs the sapper versions. Powered spawners. Might be doable. Ooh, electro sacks. I think those are some of my least favorite, like, electro sacks. The various sacks are always the most annoying, I think. It does not protect against nukes. Third quartz dust, that. Those are all probably all doable. I need an alloy. Smelter. I could get into Ender IO? How does Ender IO work in this mod pack? It's over here. Processing redstone to get chrome. Tantalum ore. Okay, so I can't get tantalum ingots before I have the Canthal EBF. There's a lot of quests here. Actually, I should probably look into this so that I can kill withers easily. So I'll have to do that eventually. I'll need dark steel. Coal, specifically coal, electric steel, obsidian. Electric steel is steel, coal. It's a lot of coal and raw silicon. Okay, vanadium steel's doing pretty well. I need the silicon for a bunch of stuff. Aluminum, calcium, silicon dioxide. Oh, I do have a gallium. Okay, that's good. Which means I just need arsenics from... arsenic from wherever I find it. Oh yeah, that doesn't go in that direction because it doesn't work yet because I don't have item filters. Like, there's a self-feed. Self-feed can be enabled, so that's, I'm going to have to keep an eye on that in the future. Could look at bees. That's way more than I needed. Whoops. That's fine. I could try starting bees. I don't like bees and I might wait a while longer, but might be worthwhile. Cutting machine. Yeah, I should do that. I should get my silverwood logs and get them chopping. I should have a few. 4 will be enough. Silver wood. Is it not searching properly? Okay, no, it is working on other stuff. Maybe all my silverwood's over there. Should get me 24 planks, which would be more than enough. Do need to grow silverwood trees though. And greatwoods. I need access to this material. Is there a quest? Okay, I mean, this quest line on the side here is kind of indirect. Well. Did Toby deserve it? Did Toby deserve to die? Oh, dark steel chest. Oh, the dark steel chest is the next step. Okay. Yeah. Well. Nobody cares about Toby. Huh? What is the purpose of this one? Feather wings? I mean, it's definitely a joke. It's definitely not the classic angel wings. But I should try to research that. Arsenic. Oh, what is arsenic? Arsenic dust is from... burnt... something or other. There, that. Cobaltite. Gets cobalt, arsenic, sulfur. Cobaltite dust. Cobaltite dust. I have a bunch more, so I just need to electrolyze. To repair that yet. Definitely can repair this. It's not a cheap repair. Still rocking bronze shovel. Probably could do steel without any issues. I don't know whether I have to do blindness and nausea. One or the other would be annoying enough. Xeno? Xenojiva for any particular reason or just for fun? You wanna kill the... Actually forgot this all costs V, so I actually shouldn't craft more than I need. Constructs this, screws, okay. What do I need? Gold and basic small steel pipes. Quicksilver. Huh, how do I get quicksilver? Cinnabar. Oh, it's also Swiss mercury. I'll just cook 8 of these. Oh, actually 9, because it cooks 9 at a time. 9 of these directly. Maybe process it, maybe worth it, but... Ah, so much lazurite. Nope. Yes, lazurite. Do, 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 do. I really like this tune. This is more than I need, but I'd rather have extras, so I'll have to craft it later. It's the most relaxing of the Minecraft soundtrack songs. What am I here for? steel. Just make a bunch of extra. Way more than I need. I only need like 8, but small steel pipe. Oh, they're reusing sort of the, I guess the bedrock fog. That's neat. Definitely need to get this filter set up so that I can move the salt. Because then it will auto-process the silicon. And I'll actually have that set up. Also, it's processing something and then I got distracted. The cobaltite. Yeah. Insufficient V. I mean, I got 12. That's good to start. Optical recharge, which is a pain. What if I could set up a mob farm as a way to refill a wand, or if they only get some aspects and miss a lot of important ones? I would vote to. Good. Good, good, good. That's a good problem. Okay, sidetrack. Arsenic. Gallium arsenide. 12. So I have to craft this in the blast furnace, then I forge hammer it. What recipe? No recipe. 60 seconds. Then I forge hammer it. Then need 32 in the small. In a blast furnace, copper nickel, that's fine. 450 seconds. Wow. That is very slow. I guess nitrogen and phosphorus is the next step to a phosphorus doped, which is different. I assume it serves the same purpose. I can do that. And then cutting machine, I get some of the silicon back. I get, what, 4 out of 32. An eighth back? That's not bad. Yeah, this is way too slow without... It's too slow for it to not be automated. Oh yeah, zinc. I want 2 item filters. I'll probably need 1. Probably get by with 1. Iron bar, that's fine. 16 zinc foil. Set it to 10 and put in 4 zinc ingots. With that, I will have a better ability to work with this, but I don't think I have any... Oh, I actually made an extra stack at one point. How convenient. Low voltage assembler with 1 unit of polyethylene. actually out of empty. Can't need one. One unit of polyethylene in an assembler. Assembling machine. Does it have a number? Number 1. It'll take a while. Then I just put it in with an iron bar. Oh, I've used up a lot of benzene. Filling up these, I assume. Doesn't feel right though. I don't think I would have gone through almost a stack of charcoal that quickly. But maybe I did. Actually, this is the easiest solution. Easiest way. Then I can get the barrel back up there. I guess the alternative is to use a dolly, pick it up, move it over instead of break it, but... Shoot, why is that? Oh, because it's not filtered, is it? Stop inserting. Remove it. There. I guess that's a good reason to not break it. That should be fine now. Okay. Keep the salt moving. Didn't locate the iron bars. Why do I have 27? Must have been crafting something, but that's an achievement that I should have gotten a while ago, but I guess I have to pick it up because it doesn't detect it if I grab it. Just detects the act of picking it up off the ground, I guess. Okay. So this is where I need to insert. Extract there, insert here. That has the sodium. This is where the insert needs to get filtered. It needs to insert salt. Oh no, I can filter the extract. It probably works either way. Whitelist that. Extract. And now it should be automatic. And I should stop having to check it constantly. I could do that research, figure out angel wings, but I don't know. I kind of want to mess with this. Yeah, still all magic heavy. But I'm waiting for silicon to process for a bit. I also need that. I need to forge hammer the gallium arsenide. So might as well do that as well. But I can research the wings because maybe they're useful. My default assumption is they're probably not. Wing. I don't know what the purpose of that search is if I can't interpret correctly. Give me the category. Electromagnet. Magic. Electromagic. That's not what I wanted to click. And I'm not researching it because it's forbidden. Guess I'm putting it in here. Actually, does this research change? No. But the fact that I did find it. It just doesn't make a whole... Just make it a little less easy to accidentally click. Feather wings, that to start with. Earth, air. This is Ordo. This is Potentia. What is feather? Flight. Oh, that's Motus. Ordo. What is Earth Ordo? Vitreous. Let's do that. Linked. This is Motus. Yeah, terrible positioning. Okay, first tier wings. That's forbidden. I'm not doing that right now. Cardboard sheets formed into the shape of wings. At least you can thrust yourself in the air with the space when the space bar is hit. Oh, and it's 25%, but using any wings underwater during the rain sounds like a very bad idea. That's an expensive recipe. You need 6 of these that use 3 of these each. You need 18 cardboard sheets. That is so expensive for something that is seemingly terrible. I'm not doing that research because it's forbidden. What a wild recipe that is. What a weird, like overly expensive, unless it's a lot better than they're describing, but seems like it's just a jump boost. And it has issues with water. Kind of raises what's the question, what is the point? That's fine. It's working exactly as intended, which isn't really complicated, but I definitely could have messed it up very easily. Took you about 15 to 17 minutes. That seems fairly quick, but not speed run, but that was, I'm basically saying that seemed quick. Did you get, were you just fighting it to fight it, or did you have a specific thing you needed? Did you get the horns? Are they a common drop? Why am I pacing around? What am I waiting on silicon to process. Going slowly, but it's going. Oh yeah, the forge hammer. Oh yeah, in-game world doesn't actually have the numbers like Sunbreak or Rise and Sunbreak did, does it? Which is such a shame, because it's so nice to have those numbers in-game readily available. Okay, what am I looking for? What is the borax for? Really? Volumetric flasks. Cool. That's really neat. That I would absolutely make use of that. Wow, that's a cool mechanic. New alloy, solarium, soul vessels. Those are actually very valuable. That's actually very important. I'll have to get that set up eventually. Definitely need to consider building that sometime soon. Okay. Monocrystalline boule, 4 more. Craft the boule. Recipe 2. 32, 1. It'll take so long. Oh, that's nice. Why does it call for an advanced? Guess I need the advanced cutting machine. I already made the basic. I should have made the advanced. It's fine to have extras. Okay. I have to craft that, which is a pain, but it's not awful. I already have this, I'll just have to pick it up. Integrated logic circuits and random access memory chip, which is specific laser engraving based on color. I have to get green sapphire lens, which needs a low voltage cutting machine. That's not too bad. Hopefully. So to make a bunch of wafers. That then gets me integrated circuits, which are low voltage. Okay. So that's an important recipe. Like I get that. I get the advanced circuits. That needs those. Canthal solar grade needs coolant. Okay. So I need to do Canthal very soon. So I can follow this chain until probably good integrated circuits. And then once I get there, I'm gonna have to go for this other path. silicon to ultra low power IC. To make the medium energy hatch, which is why I wasn't able to do that earlier. Let's have that. And to get Canthal, which needs to be cooled in a chemical bath. Distilled water lapis, that's not too bad. How do I get the distilled? Hydrogen, oxygen, distilled water, not bad. Oxygen, hydrogen, same thing. I have a ton of hydrogen, I can make oxygen. So I should probably start making a bunch of distilled water. Oh, actually, the distilled water calls for low voltage, okay. The coolant will be important. Heat vents. What? The low tech vent. Oh, you need the heat vent to cool that. Okay, so that's gonna be interesting. To cool the coolant. But to get that, I need the mixer. It can be used to mix stainless steel that can then be cooked later. What is this recipe? Wow. That's an expensive like at this stage of the game, that's so expensive. Not the space-time, the helium gas. 1 electric pump for every 3 superconductors. I guess they are superconductors. I think that is fair. Cool. That's expensive. Oh, that's very interesting. Yeah, pollution scrubbers are also valuable. So I can ignore the biodiesel for now, because this whole process is way more awkward than just benzene. Ooh, good electronic circuits. That's kind of nice to just grab. But vinyl chloride. Vinyl chloride is a base product for making PVC. Which I guess vinyl chloride, polyvinyl chloride makes sense. Polyvinyl chloride, PVC sheets. PVC sheets are used for PVC item pipes, which make the hermetic casing, which makes super tank. That's super tank 2. What's super tank 1? Plastic fluid pipe. Oh, polyethylene. I could make that. Okay. That's 4,000 liters, or 4,000 buckets. It's not that bad. Might need to make the chemical reactor if I haven't already. I thought I did. I have a distillery and a dehydrator, not a chemical reactor. Let's collect this for now. Leave it in a chest. I think it is. Oh! Wow, congratulations is not really the Context like it's great. Congratulations, I don't know. Different, but oh, it's good. You'll be able to mess around with it more. I guess I should pick that up at some point. Well, it is about time that I wrap up, though. So you can. So I will probably stop here. I got. Actually, I guess I'll finish making the silicon. Well, starting the silicon bowl because it's going to take a 6.5, 7.5 minutes. So it'll have to be. I'll have to start it so that I don't forget next time. Okay, I'll stick around for a little bit. I mean, it doesn't feel crazy surprising to me. Because something called the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog will lean a specific stylistic direction that would fit. What? I have to search that, but I can't. Like, I don't watch that show, but what would the death pose even be? Ah, makes sense. Yeah, that's the type of thing that would make sense to me. Fairly innocuous reference. Very quick to have, easy to show, and people that understand it would understand it, people that wouldn't, or people that would recognize it would recognize it, people that wouldn't think it's weird. Oops. Oh my, I need the 40, why 41? 41 polyethylene sheets. Yeah. Ah, I bet. I don't know. I don't know how intensive it would be. And also no context, but I was gonna bet that it probably could, but maybe not. Guess I should do all the carbon plates. But I can't do the nano suit yet. can make them nano helmet parts, but high voltage assembler. But yeah. I should stop though. I've achieved my current goal. I've got the silicon boule processing. And it should be fine. Yeah. I think that seems a simple draw. Easy way to get people interested. Yes. I should be refilling this when I have the time. It is time for me to wrap up. I went much longer than usual yesterday. Well, I could go that long. Probably best not to. Just let me charge my wand, please. So if I get this node and the other node near me, I will head out. '50s, 3.88 ordo. What the heck? That's the first time that showed up. Oh yeah. I mean, the easy destruction is much simpler to introduce. You don't need to be creative to blow up the earth in creative ways. Okay, I'm gonna finish filling up my wand. Once the wand is full, I will be done. Okay. So that, I'll stop here. I hope you are able to enjoy messing around in Universe Sandbox. I hope it goes well with only minimal issues. And I hope you have a good night, day, evening. Bye-bye.